Hello, hello, hello. It is Virginia Phillips here at the Academy of Entrepreneurial Excellence. I am your entrepreneurial coach, and I am here in beautiful Colorado Springs, Colorado. Today we are discussing what messages your body language emits to clients and potential clients. That time that you were across the table or across the computer screen or across the telephone screen between yourself and your client can be very important. We want to be sure what you are emitting to them is the signal that you want to send. If you don't study it, if you don't watch it, if you don't try to get in there and correct it, what you emit to them is signals that you are not trustworthy. The nervousness signals that your body has sends to the person across the table that you are not trustworthy. It is not a communique that you want to have with somebody you want to do business with. It's just not. You want to sit across that table and emit, I am trustworthy. If you give me your money, I will do good things with it. Do not show them nervousness. Do not act like you could be a bank robber and taking their money and never coming back. That's not the signals you want to send. So I want to focus on 5 nonverbal communications you can be sending. The first one, I think it's overlooked too often by folks giving you the basics with body language. And that is this, the space between our ears and our shoulders. Believe it or not, our brains understand that when you are in a relaxed state, there is more space between the ear and the shoulder. When you get a little nervous, you bring those up. This can be the difference between a sale and no sale. We like to see your eyes up front. We like to see your body posture facing towards us, and we want to see those shoulders relaxed. When you go into a potential client to do a deal, think about those shoulders, stand up tall, and bring those shoulders down. Absolutely bring them down, and make sure that you keep them down in that meeting. If you see them come up, bring them down. Like you've got weights on those shoulders, bring them down. I see also, even before you get to that table, where folks are having headshots. You're nervous in the headshots, and you do this. That is such a key place because that might be the first impression people get of you, and you want to be sure those shoulders are relaxed and you are facing forward. This, I lose that space. I now can't see it. This makes me feel more trustworthy to you and you more trustworthy to me. Watch that space between the ears and the shoulders. The second thing on my list is eye contact. If I do this, you're going to have a hard time following my conversation and you are going to disengage. And that disengagement puts what I call static between you and the other person. At least in America, eye contact is so important. If you don't take enough notes, let that be okay, because the advantages you get by keeping that eye contact is so important. With that said, if you are somebody that does business internationally, or you're someplace other than the United States, there are traditions and there are expectations of limited eye contact in some cultures. If you are trying to do a sale and somebody has their eyes down the whole time, you cannot assume they're fully disengaged with you. It can be a complete sign of respect. Understand the person you are communicating to in their culture and adjust accordingly. They might be giving you ultimate respect, but that does not mean you need to lose eye contact with them. Eye contact is 2. So what is third on my list? Number 3? Number 3 on my list is space. We like our space. We don't like people to be too close to us. We just want to back up. Like, holy people, we need a little more room. We want to breathe. And when we're too close, we lose that trust. with that potential client. Give them a little breathing room. Give them a little elbow room, whatever that might be. And watch their body language. You might think it's enough, but if they're starting to do this or they're bringing in their arms, you know that they're in a defensive posture. Back up until you see them relax. Once they relax, then really engage with them with the verbal conversation, but not before that. So that is number 3. Number 4 on the list is posture. This, see how far my head is forward? This tells you that I am protecting my heart from you, and maybe I'm not as trustworthy. This, shoulders down, chest up, head back, says to you, I am trustworthy. I want to emit that trustworthy sense to you, so that the taller I stand or the taller I sit tells the other person that you are confident and you are trustworthy. You want to be doing that with the person sitting across the table from you and the person sitting across the telephone or the computer from you. They can tell whether your body posture is terrible or good. Make sure that body posture is good and emit the right nonverbals to them to tell them you are confident in what you are doing and they need to trust you. Number 5 on the list, well, that's the thing that I work the hardest on and I don't do enough of, and that is to smile. Universally, smiling is so important to doing business across every language, across every culture, across every age range. Smile will give you a return smile. Okay, I don't know if you're smiling in the camera or not, but I want you to see the difference in terms of your mood versus when I'm like this. You want to emit that sense of friendship and happiness to them, because that will make them feel at ease and that will allow them to engage with you. If you get to a point of a sale where it's not going well, just take a pause and then re-engage. You will see that it might be enough to change the trajectory of your sales conversation. I want you all to make profits. And these things, these little adjustments, can make all the difference in the world. They will only make a difference if you practice them, because your body is so used to doing it the way you've trained it to do for eons, okay, a couple of centuries, okay, a couple of days. We all know we're 29. So with that said, go out there at your next sale and make sure that you are communicating non-verbally that they should trust you with their time, their energy, and of course their cash. I am Virginia Phillips. I am your entrepreneurial expert, and I want to help you make that next sale. Contact me at virginia@aoeenow.com. That is my direct email. And let's see what we can do about getting you to present appropriately at that next sales meeting so you can make that close. Bye, y'all.